Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Cindy Amelia, and now I will deliver my presentation about semiotic. First, I will deliver the definition of semiotic. Second is definition from expert. And the third is semiotic figures. And the fourth is part of semiotics. And the last is example. Okay, first is definition of semiotic. Semiotic is the science of sign. Semiotics is a science or analytical method for studying sign. And semiotic, according to expert, from Pierce in Zeus, 1993, defines semiotics as the study of signs and everything related to them, namely how they function, their relationship with other signs, their transmission and reception by those who use them. And then next is semiotic figures. There are two figures in semiotic. First is Ferdinand de Saussure, and the second is Pierce. But now I will explain about Ferdinand de Saussure first. Saussure's scientific background was linguistics. Saussure called the science that he developed semiology. Semiology, according to Saussure, is based on the assumption that as long as human actions and behavior carry meaning, or as long as they function as signs, there is behind it a system of distinction and conventions that make meaning possible. Where there are signs, there is a system. And this is semiotic model from Ferdinand de Saussure. Sign is an arrangement in cycle form, any sound, image that can be seen and heard, which usually refers to an object or aspect of reality that is to be communicated. This object is known as the referent. In communicating, a person uses a sign to send meaning about the object, and other people will interpret the sign. The condition is that the communicator and the communicant must have the same language or knowledge of the sign system so the communication runs smoothly. And for signifier, the classification is the word, image, sound, or gesture representing a concept or meaning. And for the signified, the interpretation of the meaning of the signifier. For example, in Ferdinand de Saussure theory, where the signifier is the symbol made by joining the thumb and the index finger together like this, the signified meaning is everything's okay, or just okay, good, like that. And the second is Pierce theory. Pierce's semiotic theory emphasizes the logic and philosophy of science in society and is often referred to as grand theory in semiotic. According to Pierce, logic should study how people reason. To interpret the sign is needed three elements. First is sign, and then object, and interpreter. For sign, something in physical form that can be captured by the five human senses and is something that refers to represent something other than the sign itself. And for object, the social context that is the reference of the sign or something that the sign refers to. And interpreter, the concept of thinking of the person who used the sign and reducing it to a certain meaning or meaning that exists in someone's mind about the object that a sign refers to. And Pierce distinguishes between type of sign into icon, index, and symbol. For icon, something performs the function as a marker similar to the shape of the object, like seen in drawing or painting. And index, something that performs the function as a marker hints at the sign. And the last is symbol, something that performs the function or markers which by convention have been commonly used in society. And for example, when the icon is horse painting and the index horse sound and the symbol is side the word horse, and other is icon horse picture, the index is the sound of horse footsteps, and the symbol is meaning of horse image. And the next is part of semiotic. There are three parts. First is semantic, syntaxis, and the last is pragmatics. Semantics, which studies how a sign works related to others. For example, the word human. Human, the meaning can for girl, boy, and also for old, young, and other. For syntaxis, which studies how a sign works with meaning with other signs. Example of the main pillars are verb, nouns, adverb, adjective, which are also equipped with the use preposition and conjunction. In syntaxis, also same when we study about grammar and make a sentence. And then for pragmatics, which studies how signs are used everyday life. For example, when some people say, "This is very cold," maybe the people want to close the window or door, and maybe also need a blanket or jacket. Okay, this is all my presentation about semiotic. Thank you for watching. Forgive me for being so. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.